Hi and welcome back to Finders Beepers History Seekers. It's Christmas. I can't believe we're only a few days away from Christmas. It is crazy how fast this year has gone. Although December has gone extremely slow for me because I've not really done anything. I'm used to going on at least one trip every single month, whether that be abroad or in the UK. This month I haven't been anywhere. I've put out a video the first week of December, and since then I've done nothing other than film in my own front room. It is so weird. But you know what? It's actually been quite nice. It's been nice for a change, but I'm itching to go away. So next year, 2025, is going to be massive because I just want to go so many places and do so many things. I'm just hoping the finances will allow me to do that. We're going to be looking at the most viewed videos of 2024. I keep wanting to say 2025. It's in my head now that we're almost there. So like everything I write down, like if I write the date on something, I've been writing 25 because it's like I'm wishing my life away. But how fast has this year gone? Like literally for me, January through to November just flew by. December has gone so slow, because I've not been doing anything. My car's broken down. I had no money or passport at the beginning of the month. So it's been a bit of a weird December, but you know what? It's been quite nice. I've been able to get all my wrapping done. I've been able to get all my getting stuff sorted and buying presents done. And I've only really had to film in my house. So it's been a bit strange. What's your year been like? What's 2024 been like for you? Is it been good? Has it been dodgy? Like there's some weird stuff like drones flying around in America. Like potential World War III, all sorts going off in the world. So what's your 2024 been like? Has it been good or has it been terrible? Anyway, we're going to be looking at the most viewed videos from Finders Beepers History Seekers over the last 12 months, over 2024. And weirdly, out of those 5 videos, one of them isn't from 2024. It's from further back. So let's get straight in with number 5.
Right, I've turned my torch off again to come in here. I just like it. Floor made a funny noise then. It's just got a real spooky feel to it in here. This is like proper haunted house. What I would think it would look like. Now we were looking down here at the pictures on here. I didn't look up and see that. It's got a scorpion in the middle again. Weighing scales, the man with the bow and arrow, a lion and another lion. It's really good, that. Really good. But what's not good is all the stuff that's smashed up. Actually, look at this. Little details like that, look, on the end of the wood. Like, personally, I wouldn't drink anything but Yorkshire tea anyway, because it's nothing's as good, is it? I'm not going to lie. Nothing's as good. Right, we're close to this stuff over here now anyway. Oh. Look at this for a start. And then what you can't see is this. Look at this. Maybe if I come up. Oh my lord, up here looks amazing. Yeah, look, that's better, look. In fact, let's zoom out a bit. That's better, look. Look at that. I know it goes a bit grainy and we lose a bit of quality, but at least you can see it properly. Imagine the sun glaring through that. It looks so good. Right, I've turned the torch up to show you in here. Look at this. Bells again, listen. I think someone's here. I can hear talking. They might be in just the building next door, but it sounds like somebody's just stood outside. So I'm gonna have to show you as quick as I can before they come and shout at me. What's that say? Yeah, look, that says MCD as well. Unless it's someone's initials, but I can't see that it is. Zona Singito. Zona Singito. That voice is in here, or just outside, I'm telling you now. It's her again, look. The one that said's a bit like a film star. I feel like I recognise her. Who is she?
Number 5 is probably one of the earliest videos of 2024. It's when we were over in Italy for the first time this year. I've been to Italy a fair few times this year. 5? Maybe even 6 times this year, which is crazy. But Italy's been producing some absolutely amazing videos, some really, really good videos. So that's why I've sort of been trying to head back there. Especially some of the behind the scenes stuff has been really, really good. Now this one was in a house that when I first walked in, I was a little bit disappointed, I'm not going to lie. And sometimes the videos that get viewed the most are the ones that I'm a bit like, I'm shocked about that. I've been to an amazing big chateau full of amazing things and it gets like 12,000 views. And then I'll go in somewhere that's a bit broken down, rough around the edges, doesn't look quite as good, in my opinion, and it gets 20,000, 30,000 views. It's a bit weird, really, how it works. But this place actually got better and better the more I look around it. The big designs on the ceilings, the big sort of fireplaces, and some of the items in there were absolutely fantastic. All these videos I will stick the links for in the description as well. But before we go any further, I need to ask you, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please do. I'm pushing to get to 70,000 as fast as possible. Fast as possible. As fast as possible. I'm wanting 100,000, obviously. That is my goal. My lifetime goal is to get 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. If you're not subscribed, please do it. But for now, let's aim for that 70,000. Anyway, number 4.
Hi, and welcome back to a very rainy and spooky Finders Beepers History Seekers. I'm not even in the building yet. I'm feeling on edge. But look at this. This is just the entrance way into here. It's like I'm going into a castle, this. I've never seen anything like it. It's crazy. It really is. That is, as far as I was aware, this was a farmhouse. But this doesn't look like the entrance to any farmhouse I've ever seen. I'm hoping I can get in though. I'm hoping it's not sealed up. I'm already getting dragged, which is not great. Now I am staying quite quiet, because like I said, there's a working farm right behind us. And it is 3 o'clock in the morning, but that's all the more reason not to wake them up. Oh, that's good. Bloody hell! If that were a bat, that were massive. I've never seen anything as big as that, bat-wise. Well, I have actually, that's a lie. Shall we have a look in here first? Don't know whether I should go in with bats that big flying round my head. That's probably not going to be a great deal in this bit. Bloody hell. Little bat in there. Little one there, look, hanging upside down. But there's a massive one. Absolutely massive one flying about. Talk about a good way to start off a video. This is mad. Now, there might be nothing in this place, but have you ever seen anywhere like this before on an Explore? It's crazy. I don't know why I'm filming up these stairs, but I feel I've got to, because I feel like we're going to have a massive bat attack us in a minute. Not that they really attack, do they? But I don't know what we're going to get to. I think it's just going to be nothing up here. I don't even know why I'm scared of it. Well, it's fucking massive. Oh, it's massive, man. Is it even a bat? Oh, it's there, look. Oh, it don't look as big now. Just the wings, innit? Look. Look at it. Fuck. Oh, God. Have you gone, mate? Can you not fly outside? Yeah, this is it, look. I think it has gone outside. Thank the Lord for that. Right, let's go and have a look down. Now, you know I was complaining about that dog barking, saying it was putting me on edge. I now actually feel more on edge because it's shut up. Hey, up. The stairs above me. But where do they come from? I have to go and find them in a minute. But now, and this is why I'm sort of half whispering, it's really quiet. All I can hear is the rain. And it's freaking me. But look. Look at that. That's a pelvis, yeah. It just looks a bit odd, doesn't it, that? I don't know what's going on. And I don't know what it is recently about finding loads and loads of people's x-rays. I found loads recently. 1977. Louis Shabazz. Mr. Louis Shabazz. Wonder what we're up with him. I can't see any visual breaks. Looks like he's got a massive egg in him. Maybe that's what makes my farts smell. I've got a massive egg in me. I don't get it. I don't understand how it gets like this. Anyway, I'm going to ignore that and pretend I've never seen it and walk further around. Another big stone fire there. Lots of clothes on the floor, but I'll tell you what I have noticed over here. X-ray, X-ray, X-ray. Piles and piles and piles of X-rays. Now, obviously, I'm not going to look at all of them. I might just pick one of them up and try and work out what part of the body it is. But let's have a go. Oh, I don't want to go on this bed. Let's have a look. Oh, ribs. Is it the same person? Yeah, same person, same year. And that's his ribs. So we've had his pelvis in 1977 and now his ribs. And then loads of them. Right, coming back through there. Now on the map, there's a tiny building somewhere behind this place. But when you look at it on satellite view, you can't see it for the woods. There's somebody over there. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's somebody walking over there. I keep hearing the snap. It's not just like a wind noise. It's like the footsteps of sticks breaking. That sent a shiver down my spine, and the thing is that building's up that way. I'm not bothered about spookiness. Doesn't bother me at all. People do. People do. I'm going. I'm done. Fucking out of here. I do not like that one bit. And yes, I've got a torch shining all over. And yes, they can probably see where I am. Now, I can't see them. But I am not falling over. I will fucking knock the bastards out if they come anywhere near me. Because there is 100% somebody there. It's not just my imagination. It's just not just a noise. There is somebody. Ow! Somebody moving about in those woods. I've now got something stuck in my hand. Ow! I'm not hanging around. In the car and gone. I'm not hanging about. I'll speak to you in a minute when we've got out of here. Oh, bloody hell. Handbrake, Matt. That is not. Yes, I know. I've got those. Oh, it's my handbrake. I've not put it off properly. Fucking hell. Fuck. Fuck. Into reverse, Matthew. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Is he alright then? Fucking hell. I'm getting out of here quick. Just give me a minute. Let me get somewhere out of the way.
Number 4 is another one that I wouldn't have expected to be in the top 5. Now, for me, it was an amazing place. It was very spooky. And I think this is possibly why it did so well. People like their spooky videos. I've told you before, I don't go out with the intention of finding somewhere that's spooky. I go out and try and find something that's got a bit of history to it. But spooky videos always do well. If there's something that looks a bit creepy, of course it's going to give you a bit more atmosphere. If it's just a terraced house in the middle of Bradford, it's not going to be the same as somewhere like this place that had got almost like a castle entrance, going into all these like buildings and outbuildings and creaky floorboards and weird and spooky looking places, plus some of the cool stuff that was inside that building as well. But then if you add into that somebody stalking you, somebody creeping, and you know what, it really did scare me. Like, it scared me so much that as soon as I got in my car, I drove. I just got out of there. I didn't even stop a mile down the road. I stopped miles away, absolutely miles away, because it freaked me out. But it is like, I was in France for this video. It was the Explore the day before I broke my pelvis. I cracked my pelvis falling through the floor. And I genuinely was scared. I was really, really worried that someone was coming to get me. And you can see the man in the video. You can hear the noises of somebody walking through the woods towards me. It was very freaky. But the building itself was brilliant as well, with the big entrance. So good. And the bats in these videos. If it's not pigeons, if it's not rats, it's bats. Or moths. Moths seem to be a thing as well. Anyway, on to number 3.
What was that? You like a whistle? Where's Bear? Bear? There you go. My concern is that... Oh, he's upstairs. Bear? What was that? Bear? Bear? Oh, he's coming now. That worried me. I thought he'd hurt himself or something, or...
I don't whimper.
Yeah. You little fool. There's something going on with you today. Unless he's caught something. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I'm going to have a quick look on this bed, see if I can find anything else. Right, boy. Bear? What's wrong with you? Just started barking randomly.
What's the matter, love? Eh?
You found a rabbit? You found some rabbits?
What are you doing?
What is it? What you found?
Shit.
I wonder if there's someone outside. Just causing so much bother. What the fuck? Did you hear that? He stood there looking.
Downstairs again, isn't he?
He hadn't even got a camera on at this moment either. Right, we need to show you something on this camera, because his camera's in my hand, of what he's just seen. And I hadn't looked at all the footage yet. I've just seen one thing and it has chilled me. It has proper chilled me. Look at this. Right, it's about 20 seconds or so from now. So he's walking around that bedroom. Can you see?
I can just see, yeah.
we'll see better when we look at the footage properly, but look, in a second, in about 2 seconds, look under the bed in a sec. When he turns back round towards the bed, there's an hand there, and he shits himself. He absolutely shits himself. And that's when we heard him barking. What?
I don't like
So
that.
there was somebody in here. 100% there was somebody in here.
How come we never heard him or seen him?
What if they've been laying under bed, dead still? But how's he not seen him before that? He's been up and downstairs. They must have been so quiet and so still and probably got stuff over top of him or whatever. But he's disappeared again now.
Don't like that, really.
I don't.
Now, number 3 isn't actually from this year. It's from the year previously, 2023, I think. And it's only in there because I've done a video about it recently. So lots of people have got over there and rechecked out the original video. Plus, it's been on a couple of other channels, being focused on a couple of other channels. And it's the body under the bed. It's the bear going upstairs, finding somebody under there and us pooing ourselves. I've not put loads of the clip in there because I've mentioned this video recently, but that was number 3.
Hi, and welcome back to one of, if not the freakiest buildings I have ever been in. How freaky does this corridor look? It's so decayed. Oh, look at him. He's good. I always wonder, like, what regiment they're in and stuff. Oh, that's some more of that glass that we saw the other week. I don't know if it's the stuff that glows or if it's called Vaseline glass. I can never remember. But look at these. Look at them. Are they all sat in a basket? Why are they sat in a basket? Are they going on a hot air balloon? Oh, has it got wires attached? Are they going in a hot air balloon? That's quite good, isn't it? Nothing on the back. Obviously, it will have been set up by a photographer to look like they're in a hot air balloon or something. And then look, there's her as well. And there's that guy. Is that the same guy, do we think? But young, slightly younger. I think it might be. And then there's photos on the floor down here. I'm just going to have a quick look through. Right, I've just picked up absolutely loads of stuff off the floor down below those photos. Age 58. He's just run off. Bear. 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 Come here. He's just legged it and I don't know. He never runs off like that. Bear. I'm going to have to go and see what's happening. Actually, I'm not going to chase him round. I can hear him snuffling. I know he's all right. And he's probably having a good time, but he was just sat under that chair and he just legged it. Like proper ran. That's not like him. He'll plod round and have a look. But unless he's chasing something or being shouted, he doesn't ever run. That's weird. Now, I know a lot of you want me to go through every single letter, every single death card and every last bit. But trust me, I'm not going to show you the rest of this room yet because we've not looked in it yet. But it looks like we're going to spend a while looking through some of these things because there's loads of stuff. And I don't just mean a bit, I mean absolutely loads. Why does that make me think that's one of those death ones? Because look at her eyes on that. They don't look right. Maybe it's the last chance of having a photograph with the baby. Who's this guy? Let's see. Oh, look. Another one. Parliamentary election 1910. To solicit your vote and interest in support of Sir James Rankin Bart. I've heard of him, I think, Sir James Rankin. I recognise that name. But yeah, look. I wish they were like that these days, instead of like glossy 120 GSM leaflets that they shove through the door. But yeah, it's quite cool, that. Quite like that from 1910. And then we've just got a couple more things left. A couple of photos of a baby and a little girl. And then we'll get looking around. Oh, and also, for the book lovers out there, we've got the Whimsy book by Constance E. Rowlands. There's no way I'm going to be able to get through all of this, but I'll give it a good go to look as much at as much good stuff as I can. I'm going to put all these back in that folder in a minute and put them somewhere a little bit safer. But for now, I'll just leave it on there. Look at this piano. There's loads of flies in here. I don't like flies. I don't mind spiders, don't mind creepy crawlies, just hate flies. But yeah, look at that. It's all almost like a tapestry type thing behind it. There's something about this photo linked to this house, and I'll show you in a minute. Because I've seen one thing outside a door a minute ago, and I don't know how I didn't notice it until just now. But remember this in a minute. Look, oh no, look at that. Princess Elizabeth, Princess Margaret Rose. Oh, that's lovely. I really like that a lot. I'd have that on my wall. That's how much of a royalist I am and how much I love the Queen. I would definitely have that on my wall. That is so good. I feel like that might be something that you got when you went to visit Windsor Castle or something in the 1920s. No, she wasn't born then. In the 1930s. When was she born? She might have been born in the 20s, actually. I'm not sure. And then look, this is that woman again that I said was a nurse. If you look, she's got something on her there. But it might just be like a locket or something. I don't know. But there's 3 pictures of her, so she's obviously somebody important to this house. Now, I must warn you, if you are of weak stomach, be prepared for what's coming next. Now, there's a definite reason there's flies. And you will see why. Oh, my Lord. You'll see why in a minute. I can see it from here, and I'm making sure you can't until we get up close, because I want to have the full effect. This floor's moving now, bloody hell. I need to lose some weight, me. Right, look at, oh God, look at this. That is a massive piece of meat. Congealed, stinking, horrible piece of meat that is, oh my Lord, that is just vile. You can see it's had like all the maggots and stuff that's probably dropped off it onto the floor. And the thing is, it's not the only one in the house.
Number 2 is probably one of my favourite explores of the year. Not for... No, you know what? It probably is well up there. If not in the top 3, maybe even in the top 2. Don't think it's my actual favourite, but it's not far off. It's the best one I've done in the UK by far this year. By a country mile as well. So it was the place with the meat hanging up and all the antiques and things like that, bits of pigs, the pigs outside. Now this place, me and Andy, I can't believe it, me and Andy went here 2 years, maybe even 3 years previous. And we thought we couldn't get in. I don't know why. I think we were a little bit scared because we thought someone was there was someone sat in the car at the end of the drive. Then the pigs making the noises and stuff like that. So we ended up looking through a window and then not actually making a proper video out of it. We squelched through some mud in a video and there was... Andy was pooing himself and one thing and another, but we didn't actually go in. And I really, really wish Andy had been in this place. It's one of my favourites because the amount of stuff in there that was just unbelievable. Not just like a couple of standout items. There was so much stuff I probably didn't even show you or even saw myself because there was so many things in there. Now, the immediate thing that makes you want to go there is the meat hanging from the doors because you think gruesome, scary, freaky place. But actually, if you took those out of there, it would be just as good because the amount of good things upstairs in some of those bedrooms upstairs and that one room downstairs that was just rammed with stuff. Absolutely amazing. And you know what? I could probably go back there and still enjoy it as much. So I'd quite like to take Andy, if I'm being honest. I don't know what it's like now. It might have been trashed. But at the end of the day, wonderful place. And that leads us into number one. Now, I want you to have a guess. What do you think number one is? Because I will tell you now, this is not the video I expected to get the most views of 2024 at all. However, certain words in titles really make a big difference on videos. Certain words mean that instead of having 3,000 views, no, it'd never have only 3,000 views, but having only like 10,000 views, instead it'd triple up to 30,000 views. And that's because of certain words, people searching for certain things. And in this case, it was the words Princess Diana.
Right, this is the Palace of Manetta, or Manetta Villa. And it is amazing when you actually look up close. In fact, I'll show you some of the bits on it now. Right, starting at the front door, moving up above that window. Probably my favourite bit, favourite detail. Look at him. Is that above there? Now, this place has got history of very dark history. It's also, like I said, got some bits that you wouldn't expect linked to our lifetimes. But the place itself is unbelievable. If you look at if I go a bit closer, it's a bit hard to film, if I'm being honest, because there's all these trees. If you look at the details, just in places that aren't really that important either. And the balconies, and just how it is in general. It's just a wonderful building. Now, I know I'm going to be a bit disappointed showing you, because it is a state, it is a total state, but you need to use your imagination. For a start, you can see how the ceilings used to be, all the detail. Probably should get my torch out now I'm inside. All the detail, and you will see a bit of a theme. So if you look at this guy here, bit of a demon with something covering his bits, a virgin type lady, and there seems to be very much a theme of evil and good, but innocent good. Look, there seems to be a lot of what you would probably class as, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this, but like goats, aren't they supposed to be something to do with the devil? Although they've got wings. I've never seen goats with wings before. And then women with odd-shaped boobies. What is happening there now? I know 90% of women have one smaller boob than the other, but that is quite unfortunate. Oh, look at this though. What a wonderful building this is. Look at the doors. I love this stone. It's like brick. It's like the same stuff that makes brick, but better somehow. Yeah, look at that. I love the colour of that. But yeah, these are those tunnels around the outside of the building that I don't really know what they would have used them for. And I'm guessing it's going to link back to that big grill that we came up against a minute ago. Oh, it's freaky in here. This is like something out of a, what do you call it, an asylum. Maybe this is how they transported the girls in here. How they brought them in through the back passages. You know what I mean? They brought them in through the back passages so nobody saw who was coming in and leaving. But I was correct. We can't get out that way. So back the way we've just come. Right, I'm inside and I'm getting soaked. But I've just walked the full length of the tunnel, right to the opposite end. Back from, what is that? Back from where I came, and look where I've come to now. So at the opposite end of the tunnel, we've got more big gates. But you can't actually get through here. I don't know where it goes that way. And there's another tunnel that runs that way. However, oh my God. Oh, fucking hell. This is so spooky. I've got thunder rolling above me. And I'm inside this place. Now, what I was going to say was, before the thunder rudely interrupted me, I've got my back to the outside wall of this place. And that tunnel runs that way. So where the hell does that tunnel go? Because it goes away from the building. I can't see around that corner, and I definitely can't see around that one. So where does that tunnel go? That takes you away from the building altogether in the wrong direction. So why have they put that there? Now, I bet you're thinking, you said earlier on this links to my life, my lifetime somehow, this building, and it does. So, this building had bids placed on it by Dodi Fayed in 1997. Was it 97? Yeah, 1997, the year that him and Diana died. Apparently, they'd been in Italy, and I'm pretty sure I remember photos of her and him on a boat in Italy just before she died. And apparently they'd been here, and they placed bids on sealed bids on this place because it was like a sealed bid auction, and they were about to buy the place. So Dodi Fayed and Princess Diana would have been living here if they'd not died, or they would have lived here at some point. How crazy is that? So Diana, Princess of Wales, has walked around this building. Mad. Oh, hell, man. I am not alright. Oh, I feel sick. I just took a right tumble. I was filming something that was going to be for a TikTok for Halloween, and it involved me filming those creepy gates, like backing off from them and then running down this corridor. The only problem is I didn't notice the massive log on the floor, and I just went flying. I just flew across the floor. Oh my God. So I started off there, and I turned and I ran. You'll be able to see it in the behind the scenes video. But I ran, and I kicked that, and I went absolutely flying. Absolutely flying. My arms and my hands, there's bits of glass all over this floor as well. You can see sort of the skid marks, and then my butt cheeks where I landed. Oh, my ribs. Oh, I don't know if I've hurt a rib. Oh, God. And there's big, jaggedy pieces of glass all over the floor. I'm very lucky. Very, very lucky.
Now, the house where Princess Diana was going to buy, they put the offer in before she died. Totally understand what the pull is for that. But it was amazing. The building was amazing. The story was amazing. But there was nothing in it. It was empty. And it was a shame because I've looked back at photos from maybe 6-7 years ago, and it was wonderful. Like, it was so much better than it is now. And I really wish that it had been somewhere that we went because the channel will be 8 years old in 2025. So when we first started exploring, if we'd gone then, oh, it would have been beautiful. But unfortunately, these places start to decay and disappear. And the exterior of the building's amazing, but I think it's the history. I don't think anybody wants anything to do with this place because of what had gone on. Maybe Diana didn't know all these things had happened there. She didn't know the history. However, the more you look into it, and the tunnels and the kids and it's freaky, such a freaky place. And I think that's what sparked people's interest. They watched for Diana, but then carried on watching because of how creepy it was and stuff that went off there. So for me, I don't think it was number one. In my opinion, I don't think it was the best Explorer I did of the year, but it got the most views. But over the next week or so, before the new year, I am going to put out a video looking back at 2024 and my favourites I'm going to ask you guys on Facebook and stuff what your favourite video of 2024 was, and we'll run through those and some of the highlights of behind the scenes and other stuff as well that you might not have seen or you've missed. Anyway, hope you have the best Christmas ever. Love you all so much. You've been so good to me this year, and you know what? I'm going. I'm gonna go. Without you guys, I couldn't do all these amazing things, and I am so grateful. The opportunities I've had over the last, 7 years is unbelievable. So, thank you. And honestly, I hope every single one of you has a warm bed to sleep in, a nice house round you, and at least one or two family or friends just to be there for you over Christmas. There's a lot of people that are in horrible positions, and you've got us. If there's anybody in that position, you've got us. The Beeper family are there. We're a great bunch. And I take myself out of that. Everybody else, all the people that send the cards, that send the messages, I see people that comment on here, oh, I lost my sister last week. And there'll be 10 messages underneath it from other subscribers saying, oh, we're here for you, we're sorry for your loss. And I love that. I am proud that I've built a community like you guys. And you should be proud of yourselves as well. Anyway, have the best Christmas. Love you all. Bye-bye.